Continuing our look back through the ages, we are jumping ahead to 2009 with Revenge of the Fallen. Now, I do have a correction I need to state from my long arm video. I do, in fact, have an original 2007 figure. 2007 movie figure. Dropkick. I completely forgot I had him. So I will do a review on him, and I will upload it, after I get these two done. So, just wanted to make that quick correction. Anyway, so 2009 was the year Revenge of the Fallen came out. The first movie I remember seeing in theaters. So, it does have a bit of nostalgia for me, which is why I will defend it till the day I die. But yeah, Revenge of the Fallen, like the first movie, had a lot of characters that didn't appear in the movie, but did appear in the toy line or the games. And these two are examples of characters that didn't appear in the movie, but obviously in the toy line. This Autobot right here is Hubcap. He turns into a really nice, old-fashioned muscle car. There is a bit of burning or something. That was not on this figure originally. That happened when I was younger, I guess. And the Jetformer Thrust, who is a repaint, ever so slight remold. And that slight remold being the head. The head. Of the Breakaway mold. Breakaway was a playable character in Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the game. But yeah, I couldn't decide which one to do a review on, so I figured why not both? So, kind of make it an Autobot versus Decepticon video, So first off, let's get Thrust out of here. For the unique mold, Hubcap. Now, like I said, Hubcap is, really nice. He is kind of just a folded up robot under here, but, this was a Scout class figure back in the day. Scout class was in between Deluxe and Legends. But yeah, he's a really nice old-timey muscle car. Yeah, I've had this guy since 2009. I've had this guy since 09, 010. 010. Since 2009 or 2010. This guy I bought from eBay. So this guy was an original. Well, obviously he's an original, but I've had this guy since 2009, and you can see some of the paint wear, especially on these pieces. But yeah, I mean he rolls with nice pinned on wheels. Something Hasbro doesn't do a lot these days. They go for more clip-on wheels. And you can see the nice pipes coming off the engine. He's really good. He's really cool. Now, for comparison, we'll bring in a modern Deluxe class figure, Hot Rod. And as you can see, they are, Hot Rod is a bit longer, but as you can also see, Hubcap is taller. That's partially because of the type of vehicles they are. Hot Rod being a Lambo, or is it a Ferrari? I think it's a Lambo. Yeah, he's a Lambo. And Hubcap being an older style muscle car. And let's bring in Battle Trap from Rise of the Beasts. As you can see, still longer, but this time he is definitely taller. And yeah. Yeah, I could see, Battletrap towing Hubcap around. But, yeah. Yeah, he's, really cool. Now, setting Hubcap off to the side for a moment, let's look at Thrust. This mold is one of my favorite Jetformer molds, because there's barely any undercarriage. Like, yeah, you have the robot mode legs, but this is probably the cleanest Jetformer we've ever gotten. And, he does have rolling wheels in the landing gear, so you can roll if you need to. You do have this section, which you can spin, and it rotates this section, but that's more for robot mode. Jet mode, you can open the cockpit, but that just reveals the head, because that's the step for transformation. But yeah, this is one of the most interesting Jetformer molds we've ever got. Oh, that's a lot of dust. One of the most interesting Jetformer molds we've ever gotten. And I really hope they make another one of this, whether it be Thrust or Breakaway. Because, wow, these things are really cool. It's got a nice, maroonish red. It's got the nice Decepticon symbols. He is very proud to be a Decepticon. You do have a little bit of the skeletal structure under the wings, but that's fine, in my opinion. You do have the copyright date. 2008. Oh, this is still Revenge of the Fallen, but apparently this guy came out in 2008. Well, when we find this guy's copyright information, we'll show that off as well. But yeah, he's a really good jet. The nose cone is made of a soft-ish rubber. And they do that because, kids are gonna slam it into their hands or slam it into their eye. Don't get me wrong, this would still hurt if you accidentally poked yourself in the eye with it. But it's designed to not hurt as much. But yeah, and you can fold up or fold back the landing gear if you want to pose them flying. The cockpit is done in this nice transparent purple. But yeah. And you got... Oh, shit. Got this nice thing on the back tail wing. And yeah. All in all, I really like this figure. I really do. So, let's get on to transformation. We're going to start off with Hubcap because he is the simplest, being a Scout class figure. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take, grab right here and pull the arms out. Pull the arms out, bring them down. Grab back here, pull the legs out. Kind of angle them. Bring this section down, bring this section back, bring his feet out, split the legs, take this section of the bumper, bring it down, and here you have Hubcap in his robot mode. And yeah, this guy's really cool in my opinion. He's simple, but I like him. As you can see, yeah, he is, you can classify him as a shell former, because, come on, the entire car just hangs off of him. But, I really don't mind. I mean, yeah, you can literally take off all the car parts and still have a robot. But again, I don't really mind on this guy. It was like, what, $10, $15 back in the day? And, for what you get, he's not that bad. Now I actually don't know where his copyright information is. Did they not print the copyright information onto this guy? Huh. Well, still, you know, this guy's pretty nice. Let's take a look at that head sculpt. You know, really nice, really movie-esque. And, yeah. He has nice feet. Honestly, slap a new head on this guy, and this guy could be Cliff Jumper. Just saying. But, yeah. Anyway, articulation. The head is on a ball joint. You get a little... Actually, you don't get any wiggly-waggly because of how the head's done. You can rotate it. You can't do a full 360 because of this panel on the back. The shoulders can do a full 360. This is just fun to do. Then go up about that far. You can't access the transformation joint to get more articulation because of the bumper, or the front of the car. Elbows are on a ball joint, so you can, you know, rotate them 180. You can, you know, get slightly over 90 degrees of bend. Nothing at the wrist. That really wasn't standard back in 2008, 2009. You can kick forward. If you lift up the chest a little bit, you can kick forward about that far. Back that far until this section gets in the way. Outward, it's on a soft clickety-clackety joint. He can do over the full splits. If the arm wasn't in the way, he could do more. You have thigh rotation. A little under 90 degrees of bend at the knee. Or, no, actually, no, that's about 90 degrees. And the feet can move upwards. So, depending on what, you know, type of pose you want to get him in. Again, I've had this figure since 2000, since it came out. But yeah, so there is Hubcap. For comparison, we have Hot Rod. As you can see, he's basically the same size. Oh my fucking god. That shows you how much deluxes have shrunk. Because this guy is about standard, you know, Studio Series Deluxe size now. And he is almost the size of a Scout class figure. I mean, yikes. Here he is next to Battle Trap. Which, you can't see that entirely. Yeah. I mean, that scale, I believe. I mean, even the scale, I believe. But still. And, you know what? Just for shits and grins, here he is with animated Shockwave. Old Scout class, old Voyager. Anyway, so now that we've taken a look at Hubcap, let's take a look at the other part of this video, thrust. So now for thrust, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to pop this section up like this. Kind of bring it, you know, up. You are going to want to kind of untab the legs. You're going to want to take this section, bring it down. No, wait, no. Okay. So now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to bring... What the fuck? All right, bring this section all the way up like this. You're going to want to untab tab. You see this tab right here? That'll hook in under here. You're going to want to undo that and bring this up like that. For the legs, you're going to want to bring down the foot and kind of bring this section forward. Kind of bend the knee so you can get that, you know, typical chicken leg look. And bring out the heel. Now, you don't have to do the chicken leg look. You can just, you know, do this. But you are supposed to do the chicken leg thing, so. Am I? Alright. Oh, yeah. You're also supposed to bring this section up to get it out of the way. And to kind of, you know, lock the knees, I guess. I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah, so, you know, go ahead and orient it so he's able to stand. Come back here. Bring the arms down and bring them out like this. Bring this tail section up. It soft clicks into this in right there. Go ahead and bring the wings down. Bring these tail fins up. And then for the final finishing touches, you're going to want to bring the nose cone down like that. Open the cockpit. Bring it back like this. And here you have Thrust in his robot mode. And yeah, that is that is a strange looking robot. Yeah, again, he's based off Breakaway from the Revenge of the Fallen, the game. But yeah, he looks really strange. He's basically wearing the jet over his shoulders. But, you know, let's take a look not at his crotch, at his head, if you can even see it. Yeah. That sure is a head sculpt. It's kind of reminiscent of Thrust, I guess. Yeah, let's look at the couple new details that have been revealed in robot mode. You can see Hubcap back there. But yeah, yeah, there's really not too much to say in this mode, because most of the, you know, vehicle mode details carry over. There's only a couple new things that are revealed. So, yeah. Now this guy does have a little gimmick in this mode. You put your thumb right here, spin this. It spins his little Gatling gun. That's so cool. I miss when they used to do gimmicks like this. It's not a lot, but still, I wish they miss when they did gimmicks like that. Yeah. He was really cool. Articulation-wise, the head is on a ball joint, but good luck actually being able to move it, considering it's in the cockpit. And you can't bring it up without popping it off. Shoulders can rotate. They could do they can do a full 360, but you have to kind of angle it weird because the wings. Then go up that far. You do have 90 degrees at the elbow. You do have a bicep swivel with a bit of that old Mecha Live gimmick, which is really cool. The hands can bend inward. See, this arm, that kind of makes sense because it has the Gatling gun. But you can also do that on this arm, and I don't know why. Hips can go up about that far, or out that far. He can do some pretty high kicks. If this section wasn't here, he could, you know, kick himself in the back of the head. You do have a little bit, or you do have thigh rotation. You do have knee bend, slightly under 90 degrees, but that also partially depends on this piece. Yeah, you can bend this piece in or out. And, wait, no, he does not have waist rotation. But, and, something that was not standard at that time, ankle pivot. That is, for a 2008 toy, ankle pivot is not something they used a lot. So, yeah. There he is. Here he is next to Hotrod. And, yeah, he's bigger. But he's a jet. He's supposed to be bigger. So let's set him off to the side and bring in Battle Trap, who is taller than him, which is not scale accurate. But, you know, when has Transformers ever actually given a shit about scale? Here he is with Hubcap. Yeah, Thrust was a little bit smaller of a deluxe, especially if you're just going by the head, head. Head, he's smaller than a Hubcap here, but if you're going to his highest point, he is taller. But yeah. And again, just for shits and giggles, here they are with a Voyager from the time. Shockwave. I love this thing. But yeah. Yo. Kidding me? Cut that out. Anyway, guys, that has been my review of Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Hubcap, and Thrust. If you enjoyed this video, please take a look at some of my other videos. Yes, I have seen the trailer for Transformers 1. As of recording this, it came out yesterday. So I have seen it. I recorded a reaction, my thoughts, but the microphone didn't pick any of my words up. So I'll be redoing that when I get a chance. But yeah. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, check out some of my other videos, and I will see you all in the next video. Which, the next video will be this guy, since I completely forgot I had him. Anyway, guys, peace.